Okay, so I wanted to show you something that I learned. This is where my propane tank is. I want to show you my propane tank. Okay, this is right here, rod. This is the rod that goes all the way down to the bottom, and this here uses a big nut. I mean, it's like a screw, and you could lose this. I lost mine here, and I lost mine on the bottom.
Like 4 times?
Yeah. I don't know if somebody was stealing it or whatnot, but you need to have this because you can lose your propane tanks on the road. So I'm going to show you what I use. See? Let me bring this camera and see that. This is not the one that goes with that, but I'll give you the measurements for the one that you can get at Home Depot or at Lowe's. And I'm going to show you from the bottom here too. See? See right here on the bottom? That's the other one. And these get lost, and you need to have replacements for this because you don't want to be on the road without this. This is really dangerous, so always have replacements for this. And I'll show you which ones are the measurements for that. Now it's going to depend on the size of your rod. This is the one that I found that fits the best, so I have a replacement just in case somebody steals it. But ever since I've been using these kind, I haven't had a problem. So I don't know if people were stealing them or what, but this is the zinc wing nuts. These are the half. See, these are the half. They're nice and big, and this is going to work for you. They're the half. See, this is going to prevent it from coming loose again. So always have a replacement. I have one, and I should have 2. What's it called? Yeah, the washers, and the other one's the nuts. I have one. That reminds me that I need to buy another one of these, or 2 or 3 more, just to have them. I don't want to be on the road without something like this. And then also always have some extra of these if you're towing a trailer. These always need extra because you could lose them, and I always like to have extra of these. So I keep those in here in my storage. This is for tying my bikes. These are for tying the bikes, and then I keep some of these straps in case I ever need them. And this is to measure my propane, and I use one of these to measure the propane. I keep it in here. And then this one, you can use a regular household current. See, they're 215 here to power up a 30. So I can hook up my RV to regular household, and I do that at my mom's house because outside she has this connection. She has 215s, and I can hook up to her and get air conditioning. What I do is I keep it. This is a dish pan storage container for washing dishes, and I get these in Home Depot and Walmart, and they're really cheap, and I have a couple of those. So I'll show you what else I have here. Back here I have my ladder. So in this one I just keep some tools, and then I have some cycle engine for my generator because I have a generator that I travel with sometimes, and this is to fill it with. And then I have some more W40 here. You can never have too little bit of that, and I like to have one on each side because it's easy to get to. Then I also took a pool noodle and I cut it because I use this on my awning sometimes when I'm out in the city, so that people are warm, that my awning is out a little bit. See, Christian's going to show you. If I'm parking out at my mom's house and I park to the side of the street and I have to open my slide out a little bit, what I do is I put those on there so that people can see it. It's nice and bright and red, and they can see that. So I have 4 of these, one of them, and I just cut it into 4s. So go ahead and put that, and I keep that back there on the side.
Oh, Mom, we have 2 in the garage for me.
Okay, so then I want to show you this container. This is my extension cord, and it's great to have a nice big extension cord because you never know if you're going to be too far away from your electric when you back in. But this is a container that I wanted to show you. This container has wheels on it, see? And it's long. I can slide it back and I can slide it forward. Let me bring it out. Okay, so what this is actually where you're gonna get gift wrapping. When you buy gift wrapping. And I keep all my extra stuff in here. Okay, so this is the container that I just showed you that has the wheels, and it slides nice. And look at all this, it goes all the way. This is where I keep it. And I show, so because it's nice and long, I'm able to get it all the way back and slide. I want to show you the other thing. So the other thing that I keep here is in this dish pan. This is where I keep my sewer and all of the accessories for it. And these are the little mushroom vegetable containers I was telling you about. So I don't like my stuff to be rolling around, the little things in there, so that's why I keep these in here. And then this is just to connect the extension that I have. So this goes in here. And this one, this is where I keep my hose, because when I unhook my hose, it drips. I usually have it here because what I do is when I place it, after I'm hooked up at the park, this is going to leak no matter what. There's going to be water coming out. This is going to be wet. And what I do is I let it drain inside this container, this dish container. Here's another one of the mushroom containers, and what I have here is a plumbing tape in case I have a loose connection. See, they're right there. I have 2 of those. I have some washers. See, I have that container, it goes all the way to the back. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put this
On top of that.
I'll put that. Can you put that in there for them? I keep that there because I don't use that container a lot. It just then I slide it back because it's got wheels. And then this one, I put it into the side here because these are things that I use a lot right here. And then my sewer stuff is here. Everything's nice and organized. I can pull out a bin, put it on the floor, get what I need. That I carry. I don't need to carry more. Everything's nice where everything is, and this is all the stuff I need. I don't need more than that. Okay, so now you know what about my story.